Hello, everyone. Welcome to another amazing episode of Genres and Stories with me, Smartella. Today is another episode of Meet the Author and Book Reading episode. Today, we have an amazing author in the house as usual. Her name is Chinyere Ifediora. We'll be inviting Chinyere in now to introduce herself better. Hello, Chinyere. How are you doing today?
Hey, Stella, I'm good. I'm very good. Very pleased to be here.
Same here. I'm glad to have you here. So now let's dive in straight. Your book. What brought about you deciding to write that book?
Okay, this book, All for Jan the dog, is actually inspired by our dog. We have two dogs. We have two Dobermans, and we first had the girl dog or the female one, Jana, and so she inspired this All for Jan the dog.
Wow.
Yeah, so when we read the story, you'll be able to find out, okay, what's it about her that, really made this book come to life. Yes.
Okay. So how would you advise children that want to go and pick books to read? What should they look out for in picking a book? Or you want to advise parents, okay, I want my child to read books, but I don't know what to look out for when I want to pick a book, either in the bookstore or in the library. What should they look out for? What makes a book suitable for a particular child or for a particular reason?
Okay, for me, the way I do it for my daughters and I think it can be useful to any other parent is first I look for age appropriate. So I look for books that is within her age range. Like for when she was a baby, I look for books that are from 0 to 2. So age range, and then stuff with very bright colors, then topics that are very topics that are contemporary topics. It's good to read the classics, but the
What do you mean by
contemporary
contemporary topics?
okay, things about maybe the environment, things about relationships, how to, because issues of kindness in the world today, bullying, learning about basic skills in life, maybe swimming, making friends, going out, all of those kind of things. There's so many topics. So I'm trying to, because through books, I'm trying to give my child a lot of experiences, to open her eyes to a lot of experience. So I always am looking for a different thing. So every time we buy books every month and we look for a new subject just so that she can have like a very full view of life.
So basically for you, finding value, find value that will be impacted on your child is key when you're picking books. So it's important that parents look out for what value is my child going to get from this book, not just picking every book and just reading. Yes, you want them to read, but ensure that what they are taking in contains value. Okay. So like you said already, what inspired the book is your dog, Jan. Am I correct, Jan?
Jana.
Jana. Okay, so let's go straight into your book to read it. You tell us a little about it. You've told us already that it's inspired by your love for dogs or that the fact that you own dogs. Okay, so can we see the book? Then we'll go into the book reading session.
Okay, this is All for Jan the dog.
Okay, so we're going to be handing the platform over to you to read your book to us now.
All right, thank you. So here, children, we have this picture book. It's a picture book, All for Jan the dog. You've seen the cover. That's Jan, and that's someone that we're going to meet right inside. So let's start. So this is Jan. I don't know if you can see that. This is Jan. Yeah, she likes to play. She jumps high up and turns right round. Then she sits down for a quick paw shake and runs off to play again. Jan is strong, really strong. She dashes round the house. You could count just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and she's back from a lap. Mom says Jan gets a lot of exercise trying to catch the squirrels or birds on the fence. She gobbles up her meals. Who wouldn't, with all that running? Her favorites are chicken, carrots, fish, and apples. She also enjoys rice with tomato stew. Okay, twice a year, or when Jan is sick, we take her to the veterinary clinic, or a veterinary assistant comes to the house to give Jan her shots. Jan hates to get her shots. She always tries to get away. So we say to Jan, "Oh, Jan, it's going to be okay." Sometimes she's so afraid we have to hold her still for her shots. Can you see Jan over there at the veterinary clinic? Yes.
Yes, we can.
Okay. On school days, Jan stays home while Uso, my sister, and I go to school, and Mom and Dad go to work. Oh. But sometimes Jan seems sad. Can you see Jan? She seems sad. Because everyone goes to school or work and she's home alone. So let's continue. I think Jan feels lonely when no one's home. Do you think having a dog friend will make her feel better? I ask Mom at dinner. Yes, Jan has no dog friends and she hardly meets any other dogs when we go on walks. Uso joins in. Oh, Jan the dog needs a dog, Mom says, smiling. That will be more responsibilities for all of us. Are we sure we want that? This is Mom asking. Yes, we do, chorus Uso and I. And you know, a new dog will need training and some patience from all of us while it gets used to the house rules, Dad says. Yes, that is really, everyone is considering what it would take to have a new dog. It's a lot of responsibility and it takes a lot of patience too. But it is a good idea, he adds, looking at Mom expectantly. Finally, Mom says, it is thoughtful of you, Obiuto and Osonwa, to consider Jan's happiness. I suppose we'll have to go on a search at any of the breeders in town. Will it be a puppy or an older dog? Will it be female or male? I think Dad needs another male in the house. The new dog will need its own kennel, toys, and dishes. My sister and I talk all night about the new dog. Well, would you believe we might just have the dog already? This was the next day, Dad announces the next evening. So it just happened so fast. Earlier at work, Dad finds out that one of his workmates is moving to another country at the end of the week and is looking for a new home for his dog because he can't move with him. This is familiar in our environment where people move to other countries. Everything seems to be moving so fast in getting a friend for Jan. Woof, woof, woof. Clatter, clatter, clatter. What's all that noise? We ask. It's still early morning, and there's Dad and the new dog. Have you seen the new dog?
Yes.
Yes, so fast. Jan, that's your new friend. We call out on seeing the new dog. Jan looks very surprised. Can you see that?
Yes.
But Jan doesn't seem too friendly. She charges at the new dog and sniffs around him. Easy, Jan, easy, Dad says. Then she rambles to sit at a corner. What shall we call the new dog? Dad asks. Uso and I think Jot is a good name, I say. Maybe Jan doesn't actually want Jot or any dog friend for that matter, Mom observes, watching Jan at the corner. Let's give her some time, Dad says. The next day, there's some growling and then some tumbling between Jan and Jot. Dad wants to rescue Jot, but stops. It turns out Jan and Jot are playing. Jan is happy that Jot is here. The end.
Yay, such an interesting story. Now, because I know you said something while we were reading, before we started reading your book, that when you pick books, you should look out for value. The value is going to add to your child. And I can see that in your story. So I want you to tell us, what value will this story add to any child?
Oh, being considerate of other people's well-being is very, very important. You know, it's a busy world we live in, and children are also busy. They're busy with schoolwork and everything. But in the midst of it, it's important to look around your family members, people that live around you, and think about what can make them maybe happier or feel better about whatever situation. So what the two sisters did was they thought, oh, their dog actually seems to be lonely when they go out for school. So being considerate of other people's well-being is the value from this book.
Nice, being considerate. So I've noticed that some authors, that like your name is Chinyere Ifediora, but by the time they publish, they use another name. Is your book published by Chinyere Ifediora, or you've used another name to publish?
Okay, it's published by Chinyere Ifediora, but I added my middle name, Evelyn. So it's Chinyere Evelyn Ifediora. The only reason is just to differentiate, because there is already a Chinyere Ifediora that is a published author. So I just added my middle name for just a bit of differentiation.
That's nice. Well done. It's been amazing listening to your story. All for Jan, right?
All for Jan the dog.
All for Jan the dog. I'm sure people that don't like dogs like me probably might be inspired now to get a dog or want to like a dog.
But do you like any pet at all?
I'm sorry to say, but I don't think I'm an animal person.
Oh, okay. okay, I guess. Or maybe plants.
Yeah, I'm more of a plant person than an animal person.
An animal person, yeah. So.
Okay, so the next segment of our episode today, I'm going to be reciting a nursery rhyme, but I won't finish it up, and I want you to finish it up for me. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, here it goes. Baba black sheep,
have you any wool?
That was quite easy. Well done, Chinyere. It's been amazing having you on Genres and Stories with me, Smartella. And we look forward to seeing more of your stories, more of your books out there. And I know that a lot of children will want to look for All for Jan the dog, right? To learn more value and impact better things in our children. So thank you so much for coming on our show today. It's time for you to say bye to the audience.
Bye. Thank you for having me, Smartella. Thank you, children.
It's been amazing having you. Wow, that was an amazing session with Chinyere. I'm sure you would agree. All for Jan the dog. And I'm sure your children have learned that it's important to be considerate of other people's feelings. We want to be considered, so we consider other people's feelings. So next time when I bring to you another amazing episode of Genres and Stories with me, Smartella, enjoy, keep reading, keep writing, have fun. Bye.